Hi, my name is Negin Amini. I'm a chemical engineer. I graduated with my PhD from Monash University, where I was supervised by Associate Professors Akshat Tangsali and Victoria Haritos. Currently, I am a research fellow at Deakin University. My field of research is in particle technology, and over the years, I have worked on various diverse engineering projects, ranging from biomass pretreatment, trying to come up with an energy efficient way to extract the sugars from wood, and 3D printing particles, where I investigated the regions of stress inside intricate geometries of particles, such as a coffee bean. And currently I am working in the ARC Centre of Excellence for eco-efficient beneficiation of minerals. So the underlying issues that might be causing low female participation in engineering, I think that might stem from a young age. So young girls and young female teenagers, if they had more exposure to engineering outreach projects, or even seeing female leaders in an engineering position high up, that might help them become more familiar with it, so they would understand the impact engineering might have on society, or they might be able to relate to these leaders and kind of think to themselves, oh, that person reminds me of my mum, or they look like my older sister or auntie, and they kind of relate to that and could potentially see themselves in that position. That might help. Do I think that the engineering industry is doing enough to support women and minority groups? So the engineering industry is quite a broad term, and I haven't worked everywhere. So I can say that from the organizations that I have worked for, they certainly have helped support women and minority groups, and I've been lucky in that sense. They range from workshops to programs and incentives for all ages, for across early career to higher up. However, I am me and someone else might have a different experience, and that's only to show that there's room for improvement. And at the end of the day, I think it's on all of us to help support minority groups. So if we do see that, there might be room for improvement, we should speak up. So what volunteering roles I have had and how they've helped shape my career. I've always been the type of person to put up my hand and volunteer myself for random things. So I remember back when I was doing my undergrad, I used to help Engineers Australia with their expos as a volunteer, and I used to help out in open days for my university. They were fun. Very low responsibility, but at the same time exposed me to interacting with people and learning a little bit more. When I started to do my PhD, I started to put my hand up for different types of volunteering activities. As an example, I helped out with organising engineering Year 8 High School Engineering Challenge, and that was a little bit more responsibility. You had to, consider, as a chemical engineer, you had to consider OHS, you had to work with people inside your group, external to your group, suppliers, the students that came by, timeline, time management. So it really helps kind of build on your project management experience and make you think outside the box. And once you've got that experience, later on in life, it actually comes in handy. It helps a lot, in my opinion. Advice that I would give my younger self would definitely be, don't be scared to deviate from your original research area, or basically a lot of us might feel uncomfortable at the thought of deviating from what we're originally trained in, and I think there is room to pivot within your field, and PhDs can make us, becomes very niche, and you might think that that's the only option that you have, and as good of an option as it might be, and you are allowed to deviate from it, and it can actually help improve and make you an asset in future organizations that you work for.